following along a river that flows down in the lake where I was camping this night. I was just wondering what this was. A wooden construction. Looks like it could be for the trouts to travel upstream. Not sure why it should look like this otherwise, or it could be for old-time timbering. Please comment if you know why it looks like that. Interesting. It's a beautiful landscape. Pretty much like looks very Swedish. The gravel roads and the landscape. Yeah, some adventurous routing. Nice. Like this. Cabin. Interesting. Cool. So what the heck am I doing right now? You might wonder. Well, I'm on a hike at Gröndals fritidsområde, very close to Drevsjö, on the Trans-European Trail Norway. It's very close to it to do this detour. It's close to Elva. or Elvbru. It's a crossing of a river a little bit south of Drevsjö, in the conjunction where you turn right. But I stopped before to do this hike. You might wonder why. It was 30 years ago I was here. We were here some years with a friend, Håkan, and we were trail hiking up to a mountaintop on 1755 meters. I will not go up there today because it's a whole day hike at least. But I brought me my precious little thermos with some Coke coffee in, cowboy coffee, if you say so. Made a nice brew this morning. But I'm going to hike up to a small cabin. That's a place where we used to overnight when we were here. We only had some Shilangsha. So no markers. Interesting. And probably both of them goes to the hut. Oh, that's a marker. Yeah, perfect. Comes a few drops and I look at the forecast and it should be raining. So I took my single track jacket and just my base layer under, because I'm going to get warm when I'm walking. So I'm going to hike up to that cabin where we used to sleep over at these hikes. We had that as a base camp at the time, and then did hikes up here. Really recommend it for you who like to hike in the area, to go up to the Sølen toppen, or Rendal Sølen is the correct name. It's 3 tops and the higher one is in the middle, and 3 main tops then, and the highest one is 1755 meters, and there is a lake at above 1200 meters. That's really beautiful up there, and it's you probably don't see the mountain tops here. The tops are covered with clouds. If you look closely, you see a valley between 2 tops. That's the lake at 1200 meters, and to the right there it's the Rendal Sølen. Can't see the top here, but I can tell you a story. First time we were up there, it was cloudy as now, and we couldn't see the top, but we knew where it was and followed these trail markers. And when we thought that we were close to the top, because it's very steep on the other side, several hundred meters vertical, so we just went low and throw stones to try to hear if we could hear them fall, and we couldn't. Then we knew that we was on the top, and on every top up here there is a stone pile that marks the highest point, so we walk around that. The thing is that the backside of this stone pile is just at the steep, so you can't have the complete feet on the shelf that you are standing at when you're going around, but you could hold on the steel wires that holds this pile. Later on when we were here, we had clear view on this super nice steep, and then we didn't really understand why the heck we walked around that pile. But that was then back then. But that was back in those days we were in the upper teens. Good for me to hike. You sit on a bike all days. You do some movement, of course, when you ride actively. You stand and you sit, so on. But this is completely different, to really walk through your body instead of just riding. I didn't plan to do this hike at all. This just became a part of the plan of the trip today, when I saw that we were so close, that the Trans-Euro Trail Norway just passed this mountain tops. So why not? I'm not up here very often. There I heard it again. I think it's fjällripa. Kind of mountain bird. Ah, beautiful. They are difficult to see because they are hiding in this terrain, and they are sitting low, especially if they have chickens. It's a beautiful bird that change color. It's white in the winter. So only larger birds you can see here. See? Skägglav, I think it is. Some kind of lav. Healthy. Bet that birch is very, very old. Well, here we are at the cabin, but first I will show you something epic. This is a vedbod, place for wood fire and an outhouse, toilet. Eller utedass på svenska. This is epic, you must see this. Not often I see or show a utedass, but look at this. Some wood fire. Axes and saws, so you can make your own. And there we have it. I had another story for you, and the evidence is here. Hope you can see this. This is actually truly epic. 1992. 30 years ago, me and my friend Håkan was using this toilet first of all, because they were here and built it at the time where we were trail hiking to the top of the mountains over there. You see? And it's a small lake down here. We are at like 1,000 meters height. We brought water from the lake when we were sleeping in this cabin. But a funny thing about this epic toilet is that we were here first and did it. Since it was empty, we made a very, very fun picture, because it was a hole under here that was newly digged, and it was totally empty. So we have a photo where we're sticking up our heads up there. That was made with a still camera, 1992. I don't think I have the photo, but I think Håkan has it. I think this is truly, truly epic. It's so cool to revisit this. And it actually then 30 years ago, because that was the last time we were here. We had been here before. It's really, really, really nice. I stopped a little bit earlier today after the mountain trekking or cabin trekking. I had actually planned to ride for 2 hours more, but you know, this part of the trail along this river, Klarälven, eller Trysilelva in Norwegian, it's the same. This actually flows down into the lake Värmlad, and then you have Göta Älv, a river that runs out to the sea in the west, in western Sweden. So this water actually flows down to Värmlad and then flows down where I live, and that's far away from here. That's cool. But have a look, have a look. I have a wind shelter, an outhouse or utedass, and the river. Couldn't be better, huh? So I will set up my hammock here. But hey, follow me and let's go down and look at this. Huh? And this flows from the lakes close to Rendal Sølen, where I was hiking today. Oh, you see, beautiful. Huh? Really beautiful. And that fishing rod. Okay, I will stop talk about that fishing rod because it only makes me a little bit pissed. Clear, nice water. It's great. Huh? How nice. This road actually along this Klarälven has this type of camping spots, wild camping spots. It's allowed to camp here along a long stretch of the river. I've seen many of them. Then I looked at the map and it could be a little bit trickier to camp, so that's why I'm staying here. I have no mosquito repellent with me. Might think that this could work to have on my hands. Or do they want to attack me with this? Ah, I got an idea. Got a better idea because I have these face cleaners, and it's always good to be clean. So I think that might be. I just tried it yesterday actually. Cleaned off my face and ears and everything with this one, and it actually seemed like it worked yesterday against mosquitoes and midges. You thought that I should waste that whiskey, didn't you? No, you didn't. I have no beer with me today, and that's not good. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Or, no, it's not okay. I just forgot to buy a couple of beers, and here I am without beers, but with an excellent whiskey. But it doesn't taste as good as beer when the first one, I have to admit. You're thirsty, so you need some more to drink. Might work. Might work. Of course I have a lighter, but you know, lighter isn't cool, isn't it? There we are. The wood is wet, but that doesn't matter because I'm not going to cook. I am just going to get rid of the mosquitoes. So, High Coast Berg. Well, cheers on that. Oh, it's different with whiskey. Second one tastes better.
Thank